Hey, good morning. Happy Monday. It's a new day, a new week, new month. Let's take a look back at the month of May. We certainly had a big range of temperatures. Warmest high, 89 degrees. That happened on the 27th. Coldest low, 32 degrees. So we did hit freezing just once in the month of May. That was on the morning of May 6th. And then our wettest day, believe it or not, it was not yesterday. Yesterday was a wet day in the Twin Cities, but at the end of the day, the airport only picked up 0.37 inches. Our wettest day was actually May 17th, with 1.16 inches of rainfall in the bucket. So as we head into June, the CPC, that's the Climate Prediction Center, is calling for near normal temperatures and near normal precipitation. Speaking of precipitation, I know we got to talk about yesterday. We were with you in the morning. We were talking about how the moisture probably wouldn't make its way into the Twin Cities. And that was clearly not the case. So taking that one on the chin this morning, I guess the only upside, or one of the upsides, not the only one, is that we did need the rainfall. And so while it was a little bit gloomy yesterday to close out our weekend, we did need the rain, and it kept the heat at bay. So some lower 70s in the Twin Cities. Some areas actually didn't make it out of the 60s yesterday. 67 in St. Cloud, 68 in Rochester, upper 60s in Alexandria. Meanwhile, in International Falls, they were a whole 10 degrees warmer than us because they didn't see the rain. They saw a whole lot of sunshine. So we saw those low 70s on our Sunday, and then throughout the evening and even this morning during the sunrise programming, temperatures did not budge, hardly at all. We were in the low 60s essentially the whole time. The reason for that is we had a pretty steady blanket of clouds overhead here in the Twin Cities. We also had light winds, so that kept our temperatures pretty consistent. Low 60s. 61 was our observed low, 59 in Mankato, 47 for Duluth, 50 Grand Rapids. International Falls a little bit more on brand this morning at 43. Same with Grand Marais in the 30s for day one of meteorological summer. So that's today. It runs through September 30th, and then October 1st, that's the start of meteorological fall. Today is also the beginning, or day one rather, of Atlantic hurricane season. So that runs from June 1st all the way through November 30th. It is a little bit of a long haul. We're already seeing some action this morning, things waking up in the Pacific, nothing developing in the Atlantic just yet. Now, if you've been looking at some updates from NOAA or from the National Hurricane Center, you may have seen that they're expecting a quieter than normal Atlantic hurricane season. However, in recent hurricane seasons, storms that do develop have escalated very quickly. And I know we live in Minnesota. I know that we don't have hurricanes here, certainly not on Lake Superior. But if you are headed somewhere tropical this summer, that's something to keep in mind. Now, let's talk about some summery things. 9 o'clock sunsets. That always makes me think of summer. And we're going to get our first one here on June 12th. So that is the day that the sun sets at 9 o'clock for the first time. And then every day after June 12th, at least until July 10th, the sun will set after 9 o'clock. Summer solstice, that is the first day of calendar summer. So where it says on your calendar, first day of summer or summer solstice, that's June 1st. It is also the longest day of the year. And then finally, the Minnesota State Fair is 87 days from today. That kicks off on August 27th, and we, of course, will be out there. All right, let's talk about this morning. We did see some light showers very early. We're talking prior to sunrise. I needed my windshield wipers on the way into the station. I also noticed a little bit of light fog. Some areas saw dense fog. Areas like Alexandria this morning briefly saw visibility dipping to less than a mile. So you may have had to deal with some of that this morning. But as far as rain goes, it's slowing down. I am seeing this band of light showers here, but most of this to me looks elevated. So let us know what you're seeing in your neighborhood, of course. But there is a chance that all of this here in green is not making it all the way to the surface. One thing that I am interested in, though, is these storms down here. So during our sunrise show, we were watching this very broken line, there it is, of showers and storms down in southwestern Minnesota. It fell apart, but we're now seeing some redevelopment here down to the west of Mankato. In fact, I'm actually going to get off screen here and zoom in on that little cluster just so you can get a better idea of where this is. So this is as of about 9:20. We're seeing that cluster of heavier rain and some lightning strikes down to the south of Springfield. It's north of I-90, north of Fairmont. So chances are those of you in Mankato, you could briefly get hit with some moderate rainfall, but it looks like overall this is moving a little bit more in a south easterly direction. So we'll continue to keep an eye on it, but no biggie for now because this is not a severe storm. It's just something that we are watching. Looking ahead into the noon hour, we should be in the low 70s, 76 at 2, 78 at 4, 78 at 6. I don't think we make it out of the 70s today, and there's a couple reasons for that. The main reason is it's cloudy, so those clouds are stubborn, they don't want to budge, so that takes away from the time that we have to warm things up. Also keep in mind, the ground is saturated from yesterday, which is a good thing, but it's going to keep us on the cooler side today. So we have a lot of 70s on the map for this afternoon. 79 Rochester, Twin Cities, St. Cloud, 76 in Brainerd, upper 70s in Grand Rapids, International Falls seeing sunshine, probably seeing 80s again, upper 60s in Grand Marais today, 79 in Rochester, 77 in Alexandria, 78 in Wilmer. We also have the Twins playing at home tonight, and I think it's going to be a really fabulous evening at Target Field. First pitch is at 6:40. We're going to be in the 70s, and I think that we'll see some clearing during those first couple of innings with winds nice and easy, light out of the east, only up to about 7 miles per hour. That is a great night for baseball. So if there are tickets available, why not on a Monday? We're going to be at 70 at 10 o'clock, 67 at midnight tonight. And then as we head into the very early hours of our Tuesday morning, there is a chance that we graze upper 50s. Most of us should see low temperatures near 60. Then we're in the mid 60s by 8 o'clock. So with more sunshine tomorrow, notice how the warming is a lot more effective. We are in the 80s tomorrow for sure. 84 for the Twin Cities, 84 in Brainerd, same with Grand Rapids, 86 International Falls, some nice 70s for the Arrowhead, 72 Duluth, 85 in Luck, 83 in Mankato. Here's a quick look at the 7-day forecast. We'll go ahead and loop back around to this in just a moment if you need to see it again. Slow clearing today, probably staying in the upper 70s. Tomorrow is a good day to get outside, and I encourage you to do so because the rain is coming back Wednesday afternoon and evening. Rounds of showers and storms are going to arrive. Scattered storms on our Thursday, isolated storms on our Friday. We may see some early morning action on Saturday. After that, clearing out and heating up on our Sunday. Temperatures in the upper 80s could get close to 90 about a week from today. So let's talk about the month of June. First of the month today, and here in the Twin Cities, the average high on the 1st is 75. The average low is 56. So even today, with our cooler temperatures because of the clouds, because of the rain, we're already above average. By the end of the month, average highs climb almost 10 degrees. On the 30th, the average high is 83, average low is 64. Now, what I want to point out, though, is June is an active month. It's when we see the most severe weather. It's also our average wettest month of the year, with 4.58 inches being the average total rainfall for the month of June at MSP. So that's what is typical. Now let's talk about what is expected. This is from the Climate Prediction Center again. We are looking for warmer than normal temperatures, especially for northwestern Minnesota all the way through the month of June. And when it comes to rainfall, we're probably going to see near normal conditions. Notice how for Chicago, for Michigan, parts of Illinois, Ohio, you're looking at that brown color. That indicates the chance of seeing drier than normal conditions. Then down here in the Texas Panhandle, West Texas, for example, parts of New Mexico, you've got green indicating a likelihood for above normal precipitation. But we're in this white area or this gray area, meaning that we're likely to see near normal precipitation. But June is typically the wettest month of the year, so that's probably what will end up happening. Today, 79 with clearing skies. We had some scattered sprinkles early this morning. Tonight, the sun sets at 8:52. Again, we're only 11 days out from those 9 p.m. sunsets. Here is your microcast. We have a light band of showers, maybe making its way up through Bemidji at lunchtime today, and then it kind of fizzles. We could see a second wave of redevelopment there between noon and 4. Nothing severe, just maybe some of those pop-up summertime thunder showers. So not a big deal, but there is a small chance that you could see rainfall again today if you are west-northwest of the Twin Cities. By nightfall tonight, we're dry. It's going to be a nice evening, light winds out of the southeast. It'll be a quiet start to our Tuesday morning. Comfortable temperatures near 60, mainly clear skies. Walking through our Tuesday, skies stay pretty sunny. We'll have that southeasterly flow helping us to warm up into the 80s. This is 6:30 tomorrow evening. You'll notice some storms over North Dakota. That shouldn't impact us tomorrow, but Wednesday, that's when the storms migrate into Minnesota. This is noon on Wednesday, pronounced southerly flow, but we have this front coming in. That is going to shift the wind direction. It's also going to bring us a chance for showers and storms that could be strong to severe. So Thief River Falls and Moorhead, notice you are highlighted in yellow. That is a level 2 out of 5, or what we call a slight risk for severe weather on your Wednesday. Areas west of Bemidji, Alexandria, Ortonville, areas west of Marshall. Really, this entire green stripe here is going to be under that level 1 or marginal risk. So it's a small threat, but it's still possible that we see some severe storms. We're not under that threat area for St. Cloud or the Twin Cities, but we will watch for some storms on our Wednesday, mainly late into the evening, and then Thursday will bring us yet another round. For those of you highlighted in green here on Wednesday, this is your excessive rainfall outlook. So this is basically showing us where we have the possibility of seeing enough rain to cause issues. Issues meaning things like nuisance flooding. When this is a marginal risk or a level 1 out of 4 for the excessive rainfall, it means that we probably won't see flooding per se, but we probably will see some areas with some pretty heavy rainfall. So once again, here is your 7-day forecast. Today, a high of 79, slow clearing. Tomorrow, warmer and drier. Should be a bright day starting at 60, climbing to 84 by the afternoon. Wednesday, low 60s in the morning. We're going to see that humidity rising through late week, so you'll start to feel that maybe a little bit more sticky when you go outside. And the rain will move in late Wednesday night for the Twin Cities, but if you are in northwestern Minnesota, you're going to see the rain Wednesday afternoon, and some of those storms could be on the strong side. We will have the chance for storms here in the metro on our Thursday and potentially again on Friday. So those are the 2 days that you'll want to plan accordingly. And if you're headed up north, you may want to plan accordingly for your Wednesday as well. Saturday, we've got the chance for some moisture in the morning. Should be clear by the afternoon. And then we're really going to get cooking with those temperatures. 88 on your Sunday afternoon. It is a possibility that we see 90 on your Monday of next week. So that's about a week from today. Today, highs stay in the upper 70s for most of us. Areas that see more sunshine could get into the 80s, but because we got all that rain yesterday, it's going to be a little bit tough to do. As we head into the evening at Target Field, it's going to be gorgeous out there. Light winds, 70s, first pitch at 6:40. Twins are playing the White Sox. It's a Monday. I'm sure there's still tickets available, so get out there. It's going to be a great evening for some baseball. Headed into the overnight hours, we drop into the low 60s under mainly clear skies with that continued very gentle wind out of the east. The winds become more southerly as we get into tomorrow and even more so on our Wednesday. That's going to cause the warm up to be pronounced. It's going to provide moisture, and that moisture combined with the front that we have coming in later in the week is going to cause those storms to pop. So that's something that we will be watching, that active weather pattern getting into late week. One more time, 79 today, 84 tomorrow, even warmer on Wednesday, dropping those temperatures just a bit Thursday, Friday. We may have to take them down a little bit more. For now, enjoy the first day of meteorological summer.